All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. It is Friday night, and I'm all dressed up and nowhere to go. Dressed up in my Wichita State hoodie and my purple tie-dye t-shirt. That's style for Steve Garufi. So, thought I'd do a live stream. See who shows up. Whew, my hands are cold. I turned the heat on. I have a treat for you today, ladies and gentlemen. At least in a Steve Garufi kind of way. Hey, Mr. Safety, how are you doing, sir? I went upstairs in my closet and sorry, my hair is like poof. It's just, I'm not happy with my hair. But anyway, I went upstairs and I grabbed some pictures, like a little handful of pictures and some baseball cards. So I'm going to go through some old photos. Then I also grabbed another bag. Yeah, Safety, how are you doing? What are your plans this weekend, by the way? I have a bag of items in this orange bag. I got some interesting things related to, I think, my talks at library. There might be some interesting things in there. Not too interesting, but we'll see. Like, I know for a fact there is this picture that my friend Jay painted. It's a painting, and she painted it and she gave it to me. So we're going to talk about this in a little while. And so we'll just have some fun here. Then, of course, I've got my LaCroix lime sparkling, whatever it is, sparkling. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a live stream for a while and see what was going on and how people are doing. And you might notice today I did a great Not Too Shabby. I thought it was amazing. And in fact, here it is. Does everyone want to see my Not Too? Here was this morning's Not Too Shabby. It was done at Tumbleweed Coffee here in Westcliff. And the owner, Jane, they really love me there. I really feel loved. Steve, the barista, Jane, John, the husband, he comes around a lot. Anyway, John's sister was in town from Alamogordo. And, you know, John's sister is a big fan of my Not Too Shabbies. So she wanted to meet me, and they kind of they sort of made a big deal about it. And so I did a Not Too Shabby right in front of John's sister and Jane. So here's the Not Too Shabby we did. Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a frilly chandelier. Not too shabby.
So they have a little hair salon inside the coffee shop. And so I did a Not Too Shabby of that. So it's not frilly, actually. I called it frilly, but it's actually just, I don't know what it is. It's kind of gaudy, but it's a lovely chandelier. So, but anyway, yeah. So that was the Not Too Shabby I did today. And then I did three. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I did 3 Not Too Shabbies yesterday. And my favorite is the horse and buggy sign. This is just outside of Westcliff, Colorado. We have an Amish population. And so sometimes there's people riding the horse and buggies, and the Amish usually don't drive. They don't drive cars. So anyway, here's the sign.
It's a horse and buggy sign. Not too shabby.
There you go. So, Mr. Safety, if you're still there, feel free to let if you have requests for Not Too Shabbies. But anyway, and then I actually did what do you mean a Not Too Shabby series? Great idea. What does that mean? So anyway, here's the other one. I had a dark chocolate and raspberry latte. It was a decaf though. It was decaf. And they call it a Rudolph. This is at the Whitebird Emporium, which is one of the 4 coffee shops in our little 1,000 person town. So here it is.
It's a dark chocolate and raspberry latte.
I stuck my tongue out.
Not too shabby.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, just having some fun here. That's all. Let me get some. You like them, Mr. Safety? I started them in November 2013. I've done them for 5 years and 5 months, 4 months, 5 years and 4 or 5 months. And I'm up to 1,000. I think I've hit 1,402. That's how many I've done. And so isn't that, anyway, you want to see the very first Not Too Shabby I ever made? Here, I'll show that one to you. Here it is, the very first Not Too Shabby. It's only been watched 219 times. This is in Salida, Colorado, on the banks of the Arkansas River. Here we go.
This is the Arkansas River.
It's a long one.
Not too shabby.
That's it. That's the very first one I made. And I made a whole behind the scenes video. You can watch that on your own. Just go on the Not Too Shabby history playlist. So, but anyway, it's just all fun. So there you go. There's me. I want to wait till there's a few more people in my live stream, and then I'm going to talk about that picture. So, oh, wait. The woman who painted it, I'm going to have her. Hold on. The woman who painted that painting, I'm going to invite her. Let's see if I can find it here. Wait, right here? Share, copy. Okay, hold on. Jennifer. Hello, everyone. Please check in. Tell me who you are and where you're from and whatever. What's your favorite Not Too Shabby? Or Jay, comma, I am doing a live stream on YouTube, period. And I will be talking about the black painting with red and yellow stripes on it, exclamation point. Come join us, smiley face. Okay, this should work. Hey, Jolene, how's it going? Hey, Jolene. Jolene, I've got a bunch. All right, I've got a lot of things to talk about here. I have more props. First of all, I've got a little pile of pictures here. I just went upstairs. I have a big box of old pictures from the 1990s, maybe some from the zeros. And I just stuck my hand in there and I grabbed a bunch. I know, I'm happy it's Friday too. I love my job. I don't like, even though I force myself to have a day off on Saturdays, but it's so amazing to be self-employed, to have my own counseling gig. And I don't like, anyway, I love my job. I do need to take a break, but it's not like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not counseling. You know what I mean? I'm just talking here, but I've had so many jobs where, man, when it's the weekend, my attitude is not too shabby. So here is a picture. Here, let's go through these pictures. Here is a picture of Bernie. This is a picture of Bernie. This must have been, I'm pretty sure this was early, like this was like 1990 or 91. This is Bernie. Oh my gosh, let me try to call Bernie right now. Bernie's my old high school friend. We graduated high school together in 1989. Let me call him. He looks so young here. Come on, Bernie. Yeah, Bernie. That's so cool, Jolene. Bernie never answers his phone. Come on, Bernie. Bernie, come on.
Thank you for calling 973.
Hold on. Ba.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Bernie, I'm doing a live stream on YouTube right now. Come visit us, youtube.com/kisscactus. You can meet all my friends. And I'm going through old pictures, and I just showed everyone a picture of you. I think it was 1990 or 1991, and you were getting out of your car, and it was at your house, your childhood house. So it's a really great picture. I'll send you the link. Come into live chat. All right, youtube.com/kisscactus. Hope you're well, buddy. Take care, Bernie. Bernie actually sent me a text message here. Where's Bernie? He sent me. This is what. So every time, so many times on my live stream, I call Bernie during the live stream, or I text him, and then finally, out of the blue, he never answers his phone. He never calls me back. I even wrote on his Facebook wall. He totally ignored me. I'm like, whatever, Bernie. I know how he is, so I forgive him. So, but then he finally texts me, and he says, let's see here. Please forgive me. I miss talking to you. I keep doing this. I can definitely talk tomorrow. Things are getting so much better, but until it's finished, it's still overwhelming at times. So anyway. Yeah. So hey, what's one exciting thing you're doing this weekend? One thing. Tell me in chat. I'm actually doing something kind of exciting for me. So, all right. Some of these pictures are terrible. Oh, wow. This is a picture of me in 1995. And I was moved 95. This is just me and my friends. They had a surprise going away party, because I was moving to New Hampshire, March 1995. So that's me right there with the short hair. That's so neat. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've lost track of almost most of these people, but except for one or two. Oh man, it brings back memories. Hey, Toka. How's it going? Hey, Feed Me Kittens. I'm going through pictures here. This is a boring live stream, but I've got a little stack of pictures. This is my friend Heather. This is like 20 years ago. Heather's a lovely woman. She's so pretty. That's my friend Heather. This is like 1999. I got to let her know that she made it in my live stream. I have a big box of pictures from the 90s, 1990s, early zeros, and I just grabbed a handful. Just random. So, see what I got here. We got some of these are weird. wait, how many of these are flat out? I can't even show some of these. They're so weird. But these are some bad pictures. I think this is a kitchen. It's just somebody's kitchen. I don't even know what it's about. Or, by the way, why is there? I hate that glare. There's like a glare. How am I gonna? Wait, if I hit F12 or something, I can get rid of that bar. Maybe like this. Anyway, all right. I'm still talking here. But here's a boring picture of a kitchen. You know, Jolene, I didn't even really have a camera. I just had like, what did I have? I either used in the 90s when I was living with my parents, I just used their film camera. Or I would use those portable throwaway cameras where you buy the camera and then you just throw the camera away and they develop it. I had those in the 90s. Oh my gosh. This is a picture of me and Tara. Bernie has 2 younger sisters. This is a picture of me and Tara. This, I think, was in 2001. Oh my gosh, it's 2001. All right, hold on. I have to call. So there's Bernie. All right, Bernie was my best friend. He was my best. I don't know if he would say I was his best friend, but he was my best friend. Bernie had a lot of friends. But anyway, no, wait a minute. What was I going to say? So Bernie had 2 younger sisters named Sharon and Tara. Okay, and Bernie's Irish. His parents are totally Irish. And they were immigrants. They grew up in Ireland. They came to America in, I think, the 1960s. To this day, they have the thickest, most delightful Irish accent. So anyway, Tara is not on Facebook, but I'm going to let Sharon know that, wait, Sharon, comma, I am live streaming on YouTube right now, exclamation point. I have this amazing picture of me and Tara from 2001, period. I love it so much, comma, and so do my friends, exclamation point. Join us, smiley face. YouTube.com/KissCactus. All right, wait. Kiss Cactus. Anyway, this is a sweet. I know it's, you know, you don't know Tara. It's very sentimental to me to have that shot of Tara. So, yeah, Mr. Safety, you're about my age, right? You said you're about my age. You're in your upper 40s. So, anyway, we won't talk about age. I'm just glad I still have hair. And so this is another picture of Bernie. This was this was 2001. We actually visited New York, and I think it was November. I think it was November of 2001. And we tried to get down to Ground Zero, and they were still cleaning up, and it was a mess. That was a sad time, obviously, for everyone. Let's see what pictures I've got. Trying to find semi-interesting pictures. Here's a picture of Bernie. These are it's just such weird pictures. 2001 in New York. We were looking at there were all these what do you call them? Just 8x11 posters or whatever. The posters had, you know, person missing, and they were from the world. They were in the World Trade Center, and so at the time they didn't even know. Unfortunately, they were assuming most of them had died, but they could have been in a hospital and unidentified. So we were looking at some. That was kind of a sad time. Hopefully, get some more happier pictures. Here's that's just a random picture. These are 3 women that I worked with in New Hampshire in the mid-90s. Karen, Jillian's Scottish. Jillian's Scottish. She's really cool. They're all cool. Karen, I forgot about Karen. And then Carla. So there you go. Like all these random pictures. This is a picture of me in the mid-90s singing in a karaoke contest. I got to get rid of that glare. That glare is driving me nuts. Okay, there it is. So I was singing in a talent contest. And there you go. Pretty. It's not too exciting. I know. It's not too exciting. Here's one. Oh my god! I can't even show this one. I can't show this one. I have my reasons. This is me. I got a bunch of pictures from when I lived in New Hampshire. This is me with a guy named Jim Lee. I've lost touch with Jim, but we were dressed up as hillbillies. And I had I kind of got a marker and colored in my sideburns. So that was really fun. What was I singing? I was singing a barn song, and I don't even remember it, but I was singing a song about farming and barns, about how barns were smelly. So, oh my gosh. This is the very first car I ever owned. A 1991 Honda Civic, right there. See it? 1991 Honda CRX. That was, I think, the year 2000, somewhere around the year 2000. And that's me with my friend Jake back in the day in Colorado Springs. Look how short and boring my hair was. Man, that brings back memories. Oh my, look at us too. So I had to have asked somebody to take this picture for me. You know what I mean? Look at that. Wait. I hate that glare. So anyway, what do you think of that picture? Oh my gosh. I remember we met at a Denny's on South Academy Boulevard in Colorado Springs. Right by Platt Avenue. And anyway. So by the way, all right, so I got more pictures. But I have can I talk about this painting? First of all, what do you think about this? What do you think about this painting right here? Go ahead. Tell me in the comments section. Do you see that? What do you think about? What's your reaction to it? When I had a normal counseling office, at least let's see, one of my office in Trinidad, Colorado, I had a lot of artwork. I thought it was a well decorated office. And for some of my clients that just didn't want to talk, or they just gave me an attitude, or if I didn't know what to talk about or ask, I would just say, hey, what do you think about this painting? You know, because my friend Jay made this. It's totally black. It has a black base to it. Okay. And it's got like some red stroke. It's got red in there. It's got a bunch of red strokes. It has a couple of yellows. You know, it's got that one curly one, the one big one right there. And I think at the time, my friend Jay, she was a friend in Manitou Springs. She was going through some healing issues, and she was an artist. And I don't know if she was kind of expressing herself, and she was letting go of some things. She was definitely letting go of some things. And she made this painting. And I think I was over her place, and I was looking at it. I was like, oh, wow, that is cool. I love this painting. You can feel the passion. There's a little bit of anger. And, I love the colors. It's just flat out beautiful. There's no question. Yes, Mr. Safety. Jay is she's an excellent painter. By the way, if you read my book, she's in my book in the first couple of chapters, or the second chapter. She was the friend. Jay was the friend that drove me to the beach in San Diego and left me there on my very first day. So she's a good friend. So if you've read my book, that's the same Jay. Anyway, she made this. Anyway, she just was like, I don't really like it that much. You can have it. And I was like, really? So this painting, this is like, I think 2000. Let's see. It had to have been somewhere in the first half of the zeros, maybe 2002 or 2003. She made this and she gave it to me. So to this day, I still have it. Right now, it's in my closet. But when I do have a real physical office for counseling, I always put this up somewhere. So delightful painting. So, and I got a bag of more stuff in here. So, what do you guys think? So, I should do a not too shabby of that painting. Hold on, let me see if I've done one. I could do a not too shabby of that. Painting. Not too shabby. I could do a not too shabby. I might do one. We'll see. We'll see. I might do a not too shabby. Oh, yeah. I love this paint. This is more than just, there's no shabbiness at all in this painting at all. That's how much I love it. So, all right, here we go. Let me see what else I got here. First of all, let me get up. Let me just see what's going on outside. A little bit of noise? A little bit of noise. If they're not, okay. Just a little bit of noise going on out there. Or should we just do the not too shabby right now? Should we just do it? Wait, should I do it right against the steps? Not sure if the lighting is good. All right. Everyone, I'm going to do a not too shabby here with the painting. It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby. I got it. I got it. There we go. Let me see. I think I got it.
It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby.
I hope all right, is that good? How did I do this one?
It's a frilly chandelier. Not too shabby.
All right. I think I exaggerated. Wait. I don't like the way I said shabby. Let's see.
It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby.
All right. It's good. I'm not going to get too perfection. They're pretty bad videos, but I'm going to upload the abstract painting. So, yeah, Jolene, that's right. So there you go. I'm a little crazy, but I just want to upload this. So my plans for tomorrow, I just want to go for a drive. I'm going to Cripple Creek, Colorado. I'm just going to gamble. I haven't gambled in forever, but I'm just going to go up there with about, I don't know, $40, maybe $50, and see. I just want to play something I might play craps for a while, just bet the pass line, and just see if I can either double my money or lose it, but hopefully just have fun. So I'm going to do the scenic drive, and then I haven't been to Cripple Creek in a while, so it'll be good to make some not too shabbies and abstract painting, not too shabby. So anyway, that's my plan for tomorrow, is to get out there. And so hopefully tomorrow it should be a banner. It has all the potential for a banner day of not too shabbies. So, but it kind of depends on my mood. You just never really know. The background. Wait. Please subscribe. Watch all of my not too shabby videos on my playlist. On every not too shabby, I always put please subscribe. And I encourage people to watch more of the not too shabbies. So anyway. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't know. We'll just see what's going on up there. And one thing is, it's like the one day where on Saturdays I can leave town knowing I have no counseling. So I can just go anywhere I want. I don't have to worry about anything. So it seems like anytime I have a day off, I get out of town. Even though I live in a really wonderful. Oh, yeah, there we go. Check out this thumbnail. Here, I'll show you the thumbnail. It looks really weird. Wait, watch it. Wait. All right, here's what the thumbnail looks like. All right. Here's the thumbnail. Abstract painting, 9 seconds.
It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby.
There you go. Yeah, when I have Jolene, when I have money in my on hand, I hardly ever carry cash. But if I have a few bucks in my wallet, anytime I'm in a convenience store, I usually buy $1. I play the Colorado lottery, for $1. And there was one time I got 4 out of 6 numbers. So, but anyway, let me just show you too. I got that not too shabby done. I'm very pleased about that. Hold on, let me get done. Okay. I got more things in this big orange bag here. I just wanted to go through and show some things. First of all, from when my book came out in late 2014, I was doing a whole bunch from 2015 to 2018, early 2018. I did about 30 to 35 book events, and I would speak at a lot of libraries. So here's one, March 21st, 2015. I spoke. I had a little book event in Leadville, Colorado. So I have all these library literature, all these posters from the library. So this is in the Leadville, Colorado library, March 21st, 2015. And I mainly just sat there and just tried to sell books and just talk to people. But over time, I would start doing elaborate presentations. Let's see here. Oh, here's one. I spoke. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Here's there's tape. Here's one. I did a presentation at the Bella Vista Library at the Bella Vista, Arkansas Library. It was like March 2016. And this is the little poster that they put up. This was fun. There was about 10 or 12 people that showed up. And Bella Vista, Arkansas. And it's neat. There's a guy named Curtis who he just lives in the area, and he read my book. He found me on Facebook and wrote me and said some really nice things to me. So anyway, now we're Facebook friends. So he said he loved my book. Isn't that cool when somebody reads your book and it's just a stranger, and then they tell you, "Oh, I loved your book," and they didn't even have to tell you because they're a stranger. And it's just kind of neat when a stranger reads your book and they like it. So let's see what else we got here. Ooh. Actually, this is important. This is a, let's see that. Can you see that? There we go. Wait. Just like that. No. See that little glare in the bottom part of the screen? Anyway, this is a frame print that it's got to be on a diagonal or something. Somehow to be on a diagonal. My friend Kansas Kelly. For a while, Kansas Kelly was doing a lot of photography. And she sent me this. She sent me this in, this is like 12, 15 years ago. She was into the like macro photography where you zoom in on a leaf or a ladybug, or, you know, you zoom in on something small. And isn't this an amazing shot of some orange leaves? That's amazing. Kansas Kelly made this. So anyway, I have this. I need to put this up in my house here. Actually, you know, I'm going to put this on the side here. But anyway, that's a neat. So there's, yeah, isn't it? I just love this. I don't even want to I'll just talk with this in front. What do you think? Hey, Marvel Man, thanks for coming in. So anyway, so Kansas Kelly is the same person. She's in some of my videos. I'll show you here. wait, hold on. My friend, I got my friend Ross. Ross, comma, I am live streaming right now, period. Come join us, question mark. YouTube.com/Kiss Cactus. Come on, Ross. Come into my live stream. Anyway, so Kansas Kelly, the one that made this, here's the video. There's a few things I want to... Before I even tell you that, Kansas Kelly's dad is... it's actually pretty serious. Her dad, Dave, his name's Dave. If you pray, please pray for Kansas Kelly's dad. His name's Dave. He's going to have the most serious bypass heart surgery. I think she said it's like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know how many bypasses or quadruple bypass or something it's like a very serious heart surgery he's doing. So anyway, we're praying for Dave because Kansas Kelly's dad, he lives in Arkansas, and he played a role in getting me to speak at the Siloam Springs, Arkansas library. So my thoughts to Dave, and I am praying for him, by the way. So Kansas Kelly, I don't think you watch my live streams that much, but I am praying for your dad, and you know I'm totally behind you. So anyway, getting a little. Yeah, but here's a funny. Let me just show you this funny video though with Kelly. Where is it here? I wish there would be more commenting. There's just, you guys nobody's commenting. I've been consistently at 3 or 4 people, and I'm all for it, but it just would be nice if there were comments. I guess I'm just boring. Anyway, here's the video with me and Kansas Kelly. This is funny. It wasn't a serious fight, okay? All right, here we go. Hey, Gray Matter. Hey, Gray Matter. Hey, well, it's good to see you, buddy. Thank you for coming in from Cincinnati, huh? So that's awesome that you're from Cincinnati, Ohio. I was supposed to bike across America earlier this year, and I was going to really get close to Dayton, but it didn't work out. So, but I was going to go across Ohio. But as they say, talk is cheap and words are cheap. But welcome. So, but anyway, let me just I want to go through this bag and show you stuff. Let me see what else I got in here. So I got all these, the Pueblo library did this whole thing about me. Was this Pueblo? Oh, this is at the East Side Library in Pueblo, Colorado. So this was fun, and this is there was like 20 people here at this one. Bicycle Across America. Lots of fun. Hopefully these aren't all Bike Across America things. What's I got in here? What is this? Is anybody? This is just what? I got a Broncos checker set here. Anybody want to play checkers? This is dumb. I guess most of these. What's this here? This is in Fort Smith, Arkansas. They had these little handouts, these little things, and it's about biking. It was again. I did a presentation in Fort Smith, Arkansas, about biking across America. Bike Across America, Tales from the Road. So, I guess most of these are. What's in here? Oh my gosh, this is so boring. Pretty boring stuff here. Let's see what other pictures I got. Oh, Jasmine. When I was in, I think my first year of college, 18 or 19, my parents got a cat. We weren't a pet family. We didn't have dogs or cats. But I think this is Jasmine, which, was the family cat. So, and Jasmine was a good cat. So, unfortunately, I got allergies to cats pretty badly. So, but for a while, I enjoyed Jasmine. And then it got harder as I got older. Here's my mom on the summit of Pikes Peak. That was probably the late 90s. It's my mom. We drove up Pikes Peak. I guess we drove up. That's funny. My mom actually wanted to go up there because she doesn't like heights. Yeah, gray matter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? You enjoy my nature videos? I try, man. I try. In Colorado, Arizona, I get down to Arizona, New Mexico, and then I'm by the Great Sand Dunes and I do the mountains. I try to be. Thank you for that. So, look, what is this? This is the dumbest picture. Some of these pictures are terrible. Here's a picture of Garden of the Gods. See that? And that's me down there at the bottom. I have my hands up. That's called the Siamese Twins. That's in Colorado Springs. Garden of the Gods. So what do you think of that? Have you ever been to Garden of the Gods? Wow. This picture. I think that's a song. I think this was wow, this is of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains by me. It's just a random picture. Because I came out to Westcliff on a little singles church group retreat. I think it was 1998 or 99. And I think this picture comes from that time. So this is kind of sentimental to me. Wow. Anyway, it's just boring pictures. Here's a Don Mattingly baseball card. Oh, this is almost his rookie year, practically. This is a 1994 4, Don Mattingly baseball card. Oh, a Mark McGuire Donruss card. Donruss? Yeah. Mark McGuire baseball card. I got all these random things. So, anyway, there's a couple of pictures here I can't show because I don't want to show. Just some whatever broken relationships or people that I don't even want. Like, I want to forget them. There's not a lot, but there's definitely a couple people where I'm like, no. The one was Tara. This is the greatest one. We actually, me, Bernie, I think Sharon came with us. We went here. I actually can show you pictures. There is a neighborhood in there's a neighborhood in Brooklyn, New York called Diker Heights, where there's a whole bunch of houses where they go nuts with the Christmas lights. And I believe it was 2001. We went out there and we got some pictures. So let's see here. Yeah, here's a picture of me. This is me with Bernie. Wait, come on. It's a picture with me and Bernie's 2 younger sisters, Sharon and Tara. There were so many amazing Christmas lights. So, take care, Mr. Safety. I'm just talking, being boring, but thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. What is this? That's a picture. There were just so many Christmas lights. It was so bright and amazing. Jolene, yes, I have been to Creed. In fact, I think I have pictures of me and Creed. Steve Garuffi.com. I'll show you a picture of Creed. Let's see. I rode my bike from South Fork to Creed. This is 2005. I was riding with my friend Dave. That's a great shot of us, isn't it? Let's see where Creed. Here's a photo of Creed. There's Creed. There you go. You want Creed? I gave you Creed. Right there. Creed's a nice little old mountain town. Yeah. There's proof. Welcome to historic Creed. That's really out there. It's a really remote little town. So, Jolene, you'll have to go there. You'll definitely have to go there. And I mean, when you're biking into Creed, do you take the highway? It really looks scenic. It's a very scenic area for sure. So, let's see what else here. Yeah, and like the Rio Grande runs. The Rio Grande is a young baby river there. Come on. The Rio Grande is it's kind of deserty. There's cliffs. But the Rio Grande runs through that canyon there. And it's just a little babbling river, a young little stream. So, Creed, Colorado. Yeah. Let's see this picture here. Go. Why is it? Anyway, there's some tall cliffs apparently, because there's Dave with his bicycle, and we were looking up at some cliffs. That's somewhere around Creed. So go visit Creed. All right. What other props do I have here? I don't know if I have any other props. Oh. I wish Josh was here. I wouldn't show this picture unless Josh showed up. Good memories. Oh. What do we... I can't even say what I want to say right now, but that's all right. So maybe we'll see. I might go for another 10 minutes. I just wanted to do a live stream. I still love this painting. Here's the live stream. Anyway, the abstract painting.
It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby.
I don't know. I don't like the way I'm saying shabby. I just don't like the way, I don't know. I gotta like, I don't know that I don't know how I feel about him. But, you know, right now, I have 1,404 not too shabby videos. Right there. I'm really impressed. You think I'm happy-go-lucky? You ate some canned peaches? I ate almost a full can of pears. The last 2 days, I've gone 80% in my can of pears, and then I stopped. I don't know why. So, and then I threw them out. But at least I ate something. You know what I mean? You just got to work. You got to do your best. So, how about this Choya cactus? What do you think about this?
It's Choya Cactus in the road median. Not too shabby.
What do you think about that?
Past art.
That's right. I like this one because it's so random. But this is by the post office in my little town.
Field mowing. Not too shabby.
There you go. So what I can do is I can just go like this, you know, and I'll just like spin it down and just find a random one. This is going back to October. This is a weird one. Songs of New Mexico. Here.
It's a Songs of New Mexico CD. Not too shabby.
Songs of New Mexico. And there's this, there's this melody in the background. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh, this one got a lot of likes and it got a lot of dislikes. It got a lot of views. It just speaks for itself.
It's a battle for Senate sign. Not too shabby.
No comment. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying. All right, I just got to play a game where I just sort of like spin it, and then whichever one I have to pick one. How about a let's see here. How about a Michigan pillow?
It's a Michigan pillow. Not too shabby.
That was last summer.
It's the summit of.
Hey, Big D. What do I think about the Broncos offseason moves? I don't really follow a lot of the details. But they traded Case Keenum, right? They signed Joe Flacco. Oh my gosh. Look, they just need to, I know it's hard, but I'm a big believer that you try to get a franchise quarterback and you don't try to just get a mediocre guy just to go 7-9 or 8-8. You try to get that quarterback that could lead you to the Super Bowl, especially at that position. So, Joe Flacco, at best, he's a backup. They definitely have got to draft a quarterback, and if they gave up anything for Joe Flacco, that was a mistake. So they should have just kept Case Keenum. So, but I honestly, that's all I really know about the Broncos. I can't really. Yeah, I mean, Joe Flacco is clearly not the answer. If you're trying to, build a team to get to the Super Bowl. Now, if you're a team that's just committed to going 6-10, 7-9, maybe 9-7 if you're lucky, then yeah, Joe Flacco is your guy, but come on, man. I mean, anyway. I mean, but anyway. Flacco won a Super Bowl. He does have that. So I have no, I respect him as a player. So, all right. How about a Colorado coloring book?
It's a Colorado coloring book. Not too shabby.
I don't know what qualifies as being shabby. I only do not too shabby videos. How about just wearing socks?
Wearing socks and sandals at the same time. Not too shabby.
Oh man, I'm wearing those sandals right now. Actually, here, I'm wearing my Cleveland Browns. These are my Cleveland Browns socks. See them? See that Browns helmet? So, my friend Adrian sent me those. He's a Browns fan. He grew up in that region. Let's find some more not too shabbies. Oh, here's a home run. Here's an upper deck home run. Not too shabby. One of my favorite, if not, this is near the top. Top out of 4,404. This has got to be in the top 10.
It's a 3-pound bag of cheese raviolis. Not too shabby.
I got it tomorrow. I'm due to do a screaming not too shabby. I am due. I'm just due. And I'm thinking tomorrow it could work because I'm headed to Cripple Creek and I've got some ideas. So, all right. How about here's a cookies one.
It's Fudge Stripes cookies. Not too shabby.
Wait. The comments on this one. Oh, wait. I just want to see the comments. This is when Funhouse I was winning the Funhouse thing. So they were so, let me just see. Oh, you gotta love it, man. Big D, I don't know what the quality. It's just if I like it or not. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the delivery or whatever. So, hey, is anyone from South Carolina? Because if you are, you might like this.
It's a South Carolina flag. Not too shabby.
There you go. I got so many not too shabbies. Let's see. We'll just keep going back in time here. Ooh. Oh, wait. All right. All I'm going to say for this one is I used to work the night. I had a job where I worked the night shift, and it was terrible. All right. It was a miss. Anyway, and my coworkers, my few coworkers who worked it with me, they were into my not too shabbies. So here's my video.
It's 3:05 in the morning. Not too shabby.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, I'll just find more not too shabbies. I'm now in the section where it's 2018, last year. All right. Wait. Chinese decorations here.
It's Chinese decorations. Not too shabby.
There you go. Yeah, Gray Matter. Thank you, Gray Matter. Seriously, I appreciate it. The Funhouse people. And then I won that world championship over the summer. They voted for me. I can't believe I won the world championship. Most amazing thing. So, anyway, wait. I just want to go. There's one video. I just want to. Oh, wait. I know this is. You can't see what I'm doing here, but I want to. Stop. I wish my internet connection was a little faster. It's fast, but it's not too fast. How about, this is in a Walmart. Check this one out. Inside of Walmart, they had I'll show you.
It's a Cookie Monster display in Walmart. Not too shabby.
There you go. Did I? Wait, yeah, revert to original.
It's Fudge Stripes cookies.
What happened? All right, I'm so mad at my computer right now. There's one video I actually just want to edit it. I'm just going to play it. Play. Save. All right, I'll just deal with it later. Anyway, let's find more not too shabbies. I am now in August, or it's like summer of 2018. Oh wow! Here, there's a place in Greeley, where it's $1.50 a scoop.
It's dinner at $1.50 a scoop and up. Not too shabby.
Yeah. Are you serious, Big D? You had a really good friend who used to show my videos. So this is like how long ago? 3 years ago? 2 years? Like I've been doing them for almost 5.5 years. I've 1,400 of these things. That is so amazing, man. Here's a not too shabby. Oh, here's a crazy one. All I'm going to say is I was riding my bike and I was almost done with my Bike Across America trip. I was only a mile or two away from finishing, and I saw something that compelled me to stop. Here.
It's a dead snake on the road. Not too shabby.
Yeah, Big D, 4 years ago. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm still at it, man. I'm still at it. Usually I don't quit. Sometimes I do quit. But for the most part, I usually don't quit. And I just keep doing it, just to maybe annoy people or, even YouTube. They're just like, what's this guy doing? You know, but I'm committed. I don't know. I just do the not too shabbies. I see something that I like and I think it's not too shabby. And then I have to declare it to the world on YouTube. So, hey, take care, Gray Matter. Yeah. No, thank you. If you ever want a not too shabby, I'll make one for you. Or I really would love to do a Cincinnati Bengals helmet and do a not too shabby of that. That would be so cool because I do like the Bengals helmet. So, all right, let's find another. So now I'm already up to like 2017. Oh, here's an interesting one. I was in a school. I was in my friend's school, and there was a bulletin board I liked.
Let's talk about reading. Not too shabby.
Well, hey, Big D, I'll tell you what I have. I have a Rams helmet, but it's not what you're thinking. If you're an LA Rams, here, I'll show you what I have. Helmet. I have a Colorado State Rams helmet. This was, here, I'll just show it to you.
It's a Colorado State football helmet. Not too shabby.
So I have a Colorado State Rams helmet. Speaking of football helmets, I actually have a few helmet not too shabby. So I've got that one. I have, here's another one.
It's a Denver Broncos helmet. Not too shabby.
I was subdued in that one. Oh, here's another helmet. This was in Mississippi. All right, this is a cool one, but it's kind of ironic because you'll see.
It's an LSU football helmet mailbox. Not too shabby.
There you go. So an LSU football helmet. Wait, I have one more. I guess it's not really a helmet. It's a hat. But I've got this one.
It's a British police hat. Not too shabby.
So many not too shabbies. I should do I should write a book and call it "It's a Not Too Shabby World." So
It's an
all right. And by the way, earlier in the live stream, I'm assuming, I don't know if Big D, Jolene, I know you saw it. I did a not too shabby of this abstract painting right here. You can see the abstract painting. Actually, I'll just show you the not too shabby here.
It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby.
Good times, man. It's a lot of fun, man. So many not too shabbies. What are you gonna do, man? So I did 2 not too shabbies today. The other one was this chandelier inside a hair salon.
It's a frilly chandelier. Not too shabby.
Oh, you got it. Oops. I'll get these later. Anyway, should I just close on that note? Ladies and gentlemen, all these not too shabbies. I've gone for 1 hour and 9 minutes. This video has been brought to you by... yeah, no. This video has been brought to you by my book, Under a Triumphant Sky, a Bike Across America story. If you've ever, I wrote a book about my first, for those people watching, I try not to be too commercial or whatever, but I just shared a link to my my book, and my book is a memoir about my first Bike Across America trip in 2008, and go read it. Go read it. You can get it in print form or Kindle version. So just a little plug there. But yeah, no, and I've done Big D. I've done some lives. Usually, let's see. I've done Not Too Shabby's of the live stream. Here, I'll show you what I've done. I think I've done one of my first live streams. I did one, and here it is.
Doing a live stream video with my YouTube friends. Not too shabby.
There you go. So I think that's it. There's another one, but it didn't show up. So anyway, but and I'm not a diehard Broncos fan, but I'm a more of a fair weather fan. But I do have a Denver Broncos Not Too Shabby, and it's a compilation of about 20. I've done so many Denver Broncos Not Too Shabbies from watching football. It's kind of fun. So anyway, and then here, let's see here. Here's a Not Too Shabby. I did a Not Too Shabby with my pepper spray. And then, I should know his name. H.G. Allen.
It's my...
He took the video and he made a special Not Too Shabby. And here it is. Are you ready? It's pretty amazing.
It's my... Not Too Shabby! Shooting gun. Not Too Shabby! Not Too Shabby!
There you go. I hope to bike across America someday. That was during my Bike Across America trip. I really do hope to go again. I'm working on it, but it's all in God's hands, and I don't mean to sound like I'm, putting it on God, but it's in His hands if I ever go again. It's out of my control. So anyway, yeah, Jolene, yeah, you liked my book? Did you like my book? Jolene. Jolene, I need to write another book. The problem is, I don't know. I still don't have a story to tell. I don't have a story to tell yet. And it bothers me. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, I want a story to, and I don't know. Yeah, I have to have a story to tell. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to just write a book for the sake of writing a book and just do another, sort of, because I've seen some authors where they write their first book and they get hooked. And then you can kind of tell like their second book isn't as good as their first. Their third book isn't as good as their second or their first. But they got the, they want that high. And I'm not going to tell a story unless I really have a good story to tell. Big D. All right, here's the thing. I'll give you my address. That's cool. But I can't. I get a lot of requests from people. First of all, there's my address. You're welcome to mail me anything, as long as it's not anthrax. But even if you do, I forgive you. But what was I going to say? I get a lot of requests, so I can't do Not Too Shabbies based on what people. I can't make a guarantee that what you send to me, I will do a Not Too Shabby. All right. I don't want you to take it personally because I have to really like it. Okay. Having said that, sometimes when people, I don't know, when people are nice to me, when they're regulars of my live streams, when people send money, sometimes it motivates me to make Not Too Shabbies a little more for them. But even then, I can't guarantee that I'll make a Not Too Shabby. Okay, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest and authentic with you. All right, I'm testing our friendship right now. All right, that's the truth. So, but there you go. You got my address. So, but really, Jolene, I have ideas. Like I loved Tuesdays with Maury, which was a bestseller. That came out how long ago? That came out about 10 years ago. That's how long it's been. 10 years, maybe? I loved how it was just such a compact. I want to write a story that has nothing to do with travel, that has something to do with life and the meaning of life and suffering and, you know, sort of all those kind of important themes about humanity. And ideally, I want it to be in a compact period of time. Because Tuesdays with Maury, that was just him visiting his old former professor. I think he visited him 8 or 9, maybe 10 times, and then he died. And I'm not saying I got it like something like that, but I want to do a story that's like a human story that can be told within a few weeks, where, you know, from start to finish, the story, it's just a few weeks and it's powerful. And I haven't had a story like that, but I'd love to do something like Tuesdays with Maury, or that's the book that really rings. It just rings for me, you know? So, you know, and like, I already biked across America, so I'm not going to canoe the entire Mississippi or walk, you know, whatever, you know, walk the Arctic Circle, or I've already done a travel book. I don't need to do another travel book. So yeah. Hey, Big D, no, I really do appreciate whatever you're going to send. Seriously. I do appreciate it. And thank you. Really. Seriously, man, I do these Not Too Shabbies, and I honestly, sometimes I don't know why I do them anymore. I think deep down, I'm just hooked on YouTube, and I'm hooked on, I mean, there's a part of me that kind of likes, it's kind of a high and it's a drug when people watch my videos and every once in a while they go viral and they just explode. You know what I mean? But I just keep doing them, man. I just keep doing them. And I just feel like I just know they're making a difference in bizarre, unexplainable ways. People like them. I've made friendships through the Not Too Shabbies. I've made connections with all sorts of YouTubers, and people have read my book because of my Not Too Shabbies. You know, and I don't promote my book that much, but you know, sometimes in my live streams I do, and people read my book, and then that makes me happy, and then I have other videos where it's just serious, and then sometimes people watch those videos because of the Not Too Shabbies. On and on and on I could talk. But it's been really fun. So the Not Too Shabbies. Then I just all right, let me just find some. I'm just gonna play some not too shabby videos. A lot of these are just boring. I mean, I don't even know. Here's my Uncle Robert singing. This was 2.5 years ago. My Uncle Robert singing. This was around Christmas time, I believe. Here we go. Oh, it's annoying. Okay, here we go. I come from an Italian family. So there you go. My Uncle Robert. I come from an Italian family. So anyway, this got I don't know what videos I have. Good. I'm kind of embarrassed to play some of these videos right now. I don't know why, but anyway, Jolene, are you still there? Seriously, I need ideas. I need ideas for writing. Because after my failed Bike Across America trip this year, I feel like there's something new coming, or there's something, I don't know, big or new. And it's not just maybe getting a little home, a little condo in Arizona. There's got to be something creative that I do, and I don't know what it is. You know? Yes, that's right, Big D. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no. Hey, Maelstrom. That's right. Sometimes I do watch I was just playing I was just playing a whole bunch of Not Too Shabbies earlier. And I was doing just that. So you like when I play the videos and I just laugh. Hey, Luke. Hey, Luke Sanchez. How are you doing? What's your favorite Not Too Shabby? I'll play it for you right now. So just let me know. So, well, I was just on my playlist and I was playing all these videos. So I'll play a few more for you though. Here's I'm up to 1,404 videos. And I just did a Not Too Shabby. I did a Not Too Shabby during the live stream about an hour ago. And here's the abstract paint. This is the one I made today.
It's an abstract painting. Not too shabby. It's a frilly chandelier. Not too shabby.
The Texas Brittle. That Texas Brittle was in the supermarket. They didn't sell any of those Texas size brittle. Here we go. Oh, wait. I just typed Texas Brittle and it came up. Here it is.
It's Texas-shaped peanut brittle. Not too shabby.
I did that one in the supermarket. Okay. Oh, actually, here. So we have a small supermarket in our town. We have 1,000 people in our town. So we don't have a Walmart or like a normal. We have a small supermarket. And I've done some other Not Too Shabbies in the supermarket. And a couple months ago, they were making, here, I'll just show it to you. But they were making a display.
It's Spam. Not too shabby.
So those are the two. Oh, and I've done one of the outside of this. Here, I've done one of the outside of the supermarket. Here. Oh, I've got a lot of supermarket. I've done a lot of supermarket Not Too Shabbies. But here's the Westcliff supermarket.
It's the Westcliff supermarket. Not too shabby.
There you go. But then I've got here's an abandoned supermarket. This is in Raton, New Mexico.
It's an abandoned supermarket. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I've got a Piggly. Here's a Piggly Wiggly.
It's a Piggly Wiggly supermarket. Not too shabby.
There you go. There you go. I even got more supermarkets, but I'm getting tired of them. So, all these Not Too Shabbies. Yeah, that's right, Luke. Luke, where do you live? Where's everyone from? Big D, where are you from, Big D? It would just be nice to know where people are from. It's just kind of interesting to me, that's all. But if you don't want to share, it's all right. Here's one I did recently of a high school band in Canyon City. Here we go.
It's a high school music band. Not too shabby.
There you go. Wait a minute. Big D, you're in St. Louis. Okay. Luke Sanchez, you're in Victorville? I think I was just there. I think I pumped gas. Victorville, is that off Interstate 10? No, wait. I-40. I-40 goes through Victorville. I think I pumped gas in your town. Is it 50? Yeah, no, 15 and 40 meet. Anyway, I took I-40 from Kingman, Needles, and I came across through Barstow. So I think I was kind of by you because I tried to bike across America, and I started in Newport Beach, but I was driving into California. Anyway, I know where you live, so I think I was in Victorville. But from Newport Beach, I biked to Riverside. Then from Riverside, I biked to Beaumont. I biked about 90 miles. And then I for this trip, I quit. I've biked across America 3 times, and I tried to do it a 4th time, but I did quit. So it's unfortunate, but that's cool, man. And then Maelstrom, you're in Melbourne, Australia. That's cool. I don't think I have a St. Louis not too shabby, but let me just see. St. Louis. I have so many not too shabbies that it's like I have just everything. I have a Kansas City not too shabby, but I don't have a Missouri. Wait. I don't have a St. Louis, but let's see if I have a Missouri not too shabby. No, I see I don't have a St. Louis. Wait, I'll play the Kansas City one. All right. That's as close as I can get to St. Louis. Let's see here. Here's a Kansas City fountain.
It's a beautiful fountain in Kansas City. Not too shabby.
Oh, yeah. The arch is not too shabby for sure. Yeah. And then let's see if I've got I should have some. I definitely have California not too shabbies. Oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch. Here's the the Riverside. Look at that thumbnail. It's just so amazing. I just hope that goes viral. I just want that one to go viral. I want everybody in Riverside to see this video and just be like, what the heck?
It's Riverside, California. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah, there you go. And then I don't think I have any Australian. I haven't been to Australia, so there's probably not. Darn, the Australia there. I don't have any Australia not too shabbies, but I made this one yesterday of a horse and buggy sign. What do you think of this?
It's a horse and buggy sign. Not too shabby.
Where am I from? I grew up in New Jersey, but I've been in Colorado for most of my adult life. So I'm a darn proud Coloradan. Most of my not too shabbies are in Colorado. So, but here's a panaderia this was in Big Spring, Texas.
It's the Rocket Panderia Mexican Bakery. Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, for those, yeah, I do support cannabis or some people, marijuana. I do support it being legal. We need to stop the crazy drug prohibition and the war on drugs. And I've spoken on that a few times. And prohibition, how it creates black markets, all that. So yeah, it should be legal. So, and I don't even condone it. I definitely don't condone recreational use. I just don't. If somebody else, I mean, I respect if somebody else wants to do it, but I don't condone it. And then definitely for medicinal purposes, of course it should be legal. Nobody should be telling somebody they can't do it for medicinal purposes. So that's all I got to say about that. Oh, wait, here's my bicycle light.
It's my bicycle light. Not too shabby.
I have that bicycle light. I have that bicycle. Wait. Where's my bike? I didn't even put it on my bike. Here's my bike light. Oh, here it is. It's bright. Oh my, oh, that's bright. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's messing with the lens. What do you think of that? What does shabby mean? Luke, you asked a great question there. Let's Google it. Shabby definition. The word it's an adjective in poor condition through long or hard use or lack of care. It also means dressed in old or worn clothes. It also means mean or shameful. Speaking of behavior. So that's what shabby means. There you go. Well, Big D, if we were listen, man, I'll tell you this. I would have to see your collection of Top Gun VH quality, whatever movie thingies. If we were in St. Louis, we could hang out for the day and just drive all over the place and make not too shabbies. And you know what I mean? I'm sure we could come up with 4 or 5 or 6 not too shabbies. We could just have a not too shabby marathon. And just every hour, we got to make another not too shabby. We had to find something. That would be an amazing thing. So, yeah. Anyway. All right, so here's the light again. Let's see. They got different ways of flashing it. That's probably the best. This is just one. So, yeah, man. It's too bad I have peace about my decision, but I was going to, anyway, one of these days I'll get to St. Louis. So much traveling. It would be so fun to go on a traveling tour where I just made not too shabbies. And I just, drove all over the continent, Canada, America, Mexico, just making not too shabbies everywhere I went. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be pretty fun. I got to be honest with you. That'd be a pretty cool thing. So, find some more not too shabbies. Come on, where's more? Here's one of a frog mirror.
It's a spooky frog mirror. Not too shabby.
There you go. Luke, I'm not sure what's the philosophy of shabby. I don't know. I just see something I like and I do a video. It's not that sophisticated. Well, there you go, Luke. Yes, do it. Travel. Okay. Do you have, I don't know, how much money would I need? You could start by buying me a new car. I'll take just a modest economy car. You know, what, 20,000? You got 20,000? You're willing to donate? So, yeah, actually, thrift stores are pretty cool. Yeah, and actually, I'll show you. I've done a not too shabby of the gorilla. See the gorilla over there? I've done a not too shabby of that, but I got that in a thrift store. That gorilla. So here's the not too shabby gorilla. Let's see here. Here we go. Oh, the volume's off, I think. Do you even need to hear the volume? Because you can just read my lips. You know exactly what I say.
It's a stuffed gorilla with red boxing gloves. Not too shabby.
So I got that. I got that in a thrift store. There it is over there. So, you guys. It's been a fun live stream. It's been fun. For a little while, I was in a slump where it was so, people just were getting bored with my live streams. I mean, they seriously were just getting bored. And I was getting up to 10, 12. I got up to 17 people in my live stream, which is amazing. All right. So that was my record. And then it started to go down. People were just getting tired. There were regulars that were stopped. They just stopped coming, you know? So, but then I did a live stream where it was just snowing outside. And I turned the laptop towards the part, my driveway area here. And it had a great view of it snowing. And it was in the news that, whatever you call it, there was a cyclone bomb. So anyway, people were watching it like crazy. It got up to 30 views. So to this day, 30 views is the most that I've ever gotten in a live stream. And it was only because it was a snowstorm that was making national news. And it was facing the snow. I don't even talk in it, you know? So I could do that again. I could go to sleep and just turn the camera towards my outside, but that would be boring. But I don't know, one of these days, if I'm ever on Main Street in my little town and there's good Wi-Fi, I could do a live stream where I just show live, you know, the cars and the people walking. Big D, you think so? I hope so, man. I don't know. All I know is I've been watching people's live streams and I've been learning. You have to do these kinds of talking live streams, you have to be really famous or really, really good, you know, at what you do. Because most people will just be like, oh, it's just an ordinary guy talking. Now, granted, I do have a few people that are into the not too shabby. So they're like, oh, I want to meet Steve. Oh, I can talk to the not too shabby guy. I get that. But it's still just like 4 people, 7 people. If I'm lucky, you know, maybe 11 or 12 people. So that's just the way it is. It's kind of a shabby life. But maybe not. I shouldn't say that. So, see, then I can beef up the numbers because I'm watching my own live stream right here. Okay. So now I'm up to 7. It's 6 people watching, but it says 7. Oh no, it says 6. Wait, now it says 8 people are watching. Anyway, one of them is mine. So, no, but and I saw a live stream of this. It's a train in Norway. It's a woman that runs a train, and it goes through this mountain region. It goes through all these tunnels, and it's really interesting. and she had about 100 to 150 people watching. That was pretty good. But even that, I mean, I watched it once for about 10, 15 minutes, and then I was like, I don't need to watch it again. It was, it was interesting, but it wasn't. So, yeah, no, you're welcome, Big D. Yeah, man. No, I seriously appreciate it. And I mean, all I know is I can't guarantee anything. All I know is I do believe in consistency. And I can't envision me quitting the Not Too Shabbies anytime soon. I just pump them out. And I just love it. You know what I mean? And there's so many things that are not too shabby in the world. And I've got to point them out to people. You know what I mean? So, let's find another not too shabby. Let me see I don't know what to show you. How about a flock of ducks? Here we go.
It's a group of ducks. Not too shabby.
There you go. So, but hey, I'm a mental health therapist by trade. My job is I'm a shrink or a whatever you want to call me. But if you have questions about anything about mental health, I'll give you that. So, hey, Brian M. All right, Brian. So you ask a good question. You tried to get your mother hooked on my Not Too Shabby videos, but she just can't do it. Any advice? Well, for some people, it's not about getting addicted. Like sometimes my Not Too Shabbies are like, those like Thin Mints that you eat for dessert. They're called Andes Thin Mints. My Not Too Shabbies are like those. They're just these little dainty, wonderful, chocolatey, minty sweets. They're delightful. And you just have it after dinner. You know what I mean? And some people just only need one, So for your mama, maybe she just watches one or two Not Too Shabbies a week. And that's it. For other people who are addicts, they have to watch, 20, 30, 50 a day. And, but maybe she's just not, she doesn't have an addictive personality, but she just has a more refined taste. So she only, you know what I mean? She only needs one a week or something like that. The other idea is, what is she like? Because I probably have a Not Too Shabby about that because I've over 1,400 Not Too Shabbies. So, yeah, Big D, it'll be fun to do it. I know, man. I want to do. See, here's the thing, too. 2 years ago, I biked across America. It was my third trip of my life. And I have a whole playlist of videos of me on my bike and doing videos. And then I did Not Too Shabbies every day, going from California to Florida. So I kind of have already done Not Too Shabbies, but it would be cool to be in a car where I'm just, driving for weeks and weeks or, however long and having fun. That would be fun. Hold on. I just got to get a drink here. I've got my brisk iced tea. Getting thirsty. Oh, whew. All right. So, but yeah, Brian, are you addicted to my Not Too Shabbies? I try. Oh, it hits the spot. Yeah. Oh, bird watching, huh? So your mom is into bird watching and traveling to our mountains. Yeah, no, Brian, here, Brian. Listen, when this live stream is over, you show your mama this section of my live stream because I think I've got something that she's gonna like here. You show this to her, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, I do have at least a couple. Okay. wait a minute. All right. I do have some bird theme not too shabbies, and this is for Brian's mom. Here we go.
It's a crazy bird pen. Not too shabby.
Okay, that's not an actual bird. I will admit that's not an actual. I have ducks. Oh, how about a chicken? Chicken's not a bird, right? Is a chicken a bird? Here's a chicken.
It's Iris, a chicken. Not too shabby.
Wait, I have one though. All right, I do have more. I do have a bird. Let's see here. Here's one. Oh, no, I have more bird themed not too shabbies. Here.
It's a cardinal bathroom towel. Not too shabby.
A cardinal? I've got a cardinal. Here. Oh, here's another cardinal. This is a little, here, you'll see.
It's an Arizona Cardinals pajama suit. Not too shabby.
And then the last one, I think, all right, I'm hoping, I think I don't know if I've done a not too shabby of hummingbirds because we have a lot of hummingbirds. I don't know. Oh, here, show this to your mom.
It's a pillow that gives advice from a hummingbird. Not too shabby.
See, I've got some bird themed not too shabbies. And I need to do real hummingbird. I need to do a not too shabby with real hummingbirds. Yeah, no, the cardinal towel. Have her watch there. I'm going to play that cardinal towel again. I was over for that one. I was over a friend's house, and he thought it was hilarious. I was doing not too shabbies, and I was in his bathroom. I was using his facilities, and I just belted it out. I think he was downstairs. And I just said, all right, I'm just going to scream in his house. So I did this one.
It's a cardinal bathroom towel. Not too shabby.
There you go. All right. Hey, Luke, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Seriously, thank you for coming by. Luke, you're all right, man. Come by some other time, all right? I know I'm not as exciting as some celebrity YouTuber, but I'm doing my best, all right? Really, thanks for coming by. You have a good night, too. So, all right, Big D, you asked a question and I didn't see it. Do you keep up with any other YouTube channels? You know, I do, but I'm not like, I don't know. I can look up, I can see who I subscribe to. Honestly, I don't. Let me just see here. Where's the home? There we go. Who do I subscribe to? There's a guy named Eric Rosen who's a chess player, and he does tutorials and he plays. And so, like, I watch him. Honestly, I just follow back. Some of the subscribers that follow me, I follow them back. Honestly, I don't really follow anyone too interesting or that anyone would know. It's kind of boring. I just followed Nancy Cartwright. She's the woman who does the Bart Simpson voice. Her videos are kind of interesting. So that's about it. I don't really follow anyone else. I watched a video with PewDiePie and I was like, why is this guy he had some video editing skills. I'll give him that. But other than that, I mean, I'm not criticizing his personality or I don't know, but I didn't get why he's a star. So, but anyway, so I don't know how it all works. I don't, this whole thing with YouTube, it's so weird. It's just weird how, you know, anyway, that's just a little side note. So, anyway, yeah, no. When I did that Cardinal, he already knew. Here, I have a video with, I think he's in it. We were playing, what were we playing? We weren't playing Scrabble. No, dominoes. We were playing dominoes. Here. So, here's the video of my friends.
Playing dominoes. Not too shabby.
They were so into that. They were encouraging me to make not too shabbies. So good times, man. You're right, Big D. You really don't know what's going to be popular on the internet. So, but I'm just trying, and I'm not. How do I say it? I mean, I'm just having fun. Of course, I would love to have 87 million subscribers like PewDiePie. All right. And it would be so cool to do this for a living or whatever, but I just do them for fun. I just do it, all I care about is quality of life. I don't care. I just want to have fun. If it's fun, I'm doing it. And it's even more fun when I have an audience and there's actually people watching. So all that kind of stuff. So here's a video. Hey, have a laugh. Oh, really? He's up to 90 million? I mean, I think a month ago, he was at 85 million. So, and then I saw he was at 87. So now he's at 90. Now I can't even, I've been stuck in the 4,800s for about 3 months now. I was actually working my way up. I was up to 4,870. And then I started doing these live streams and my count was starting to go down. So I'm down to 4,821, I believe. So I try to hustle for the subscriptions, but at the same time, whatever. I just try to be worth somebody's sub, and then just let it work. So have a laugh. You have 3 subscribers. I'll subscribe to you. I'll make it 4. I'm not gonna subscribe to you until after this is over, but I'll subscribe to you. So, but yeah, no, it's fun. Sometimes I do not too shabbies. Some of my local friends, they think it's hilarious that I've got this YouTube thing. And in my town, I'm just in this little conservative cowboy town. Nobody's doing anything crazy so, I'm like this crazy YouTube guy. So, oh, here's a video. Here's one.
It's my WTF mug. Not too shabby!
WTF. What does that mean? I lived in a town called Welcome to Fruta, WTF. And so we had bumper stickers and mugs. WTF was all over the town. Welcome to Fruta. Here's an interesting one. This was during Halloween. What do you think about this one?
It's a lighted ghost. Not too shabby.
There you go. There you go. Hold on. I'm getting thirsty. Sorry, I'm burping. Brisk lemon. Pretty boring. Oh, you guys. So, Big D, I want to be as big as PewDiePie. All right, actually, Big D, all right. To be honest, I mean, I really don't have a goal. I just want to keep growing. And obviously, I want to grow really fast. But my idea is to, if I get to 5,000 subscribers, I want to have a party. And then I'll do a live stream during the party where I celebrate. You know, we'll play 80s music and we'll have cupcakes and we'll dance to 80s music and we'll celebrate the 5,000. Yeah. So I think I'm at 4821 at the last time I checked today. So it'd be nice to get to 5,000. It's hard though. My videos, I'm not famous, and some people really love my Not Too Shabbies, but a lot of other people just think, well, they're weird, and why would I. So, Brian M., do I enjoy living where? Yeah, no, I live in Westcliff. I'm in Westcliff, Colorado. Just do a Google image search for Westcliff, or go on my page and type in Westcliff in the search bar. And I've got a bunch of videos of the mountains. The scenery is stunning here. I am happy here. I love small mountain towns. I love the scenery. I work from home. So I'm very happy here in Westcliff. It does get kind of boring. The winters are long. I'm right here at about 7,900 feet. So it's, we have long winters up here. But at the same time, I'm so happy here. I hate big cities. I could never live in Denver or pretty much anywhere on the Front Range. I actually lived in Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs for 8 years total. And I mean, it's okay out there. It's okay, but it's still city. I did waste one precious year of my life. Let's see. It was only about 8 or 9 months, but that's still 8 or 9 months that I'll never get back, where I lived in Smelly Town. So, and for those, yeah, Smelly Town is Greeley, Colorado, way up there in northern Colorado, western Nebraska. So, yeah, Smelly Town's horrible. So, too many tourists in Manitou. Yeah, I mean, I lived in Manitou Springs for 4 years. I lived at 103 Ruxton Avenue. I think the fourth apartment 4. It was upstairs and in the back. And I lived, what was the name? It was a motel, but they had 2 or 3 that they turned into apartments. And I lived essentially in 2 large motel rooms. It was actually kind of cool. And it was right on the Soda Springs Park. I could walk to the arcade in 2 minutes. So I was always going to the arcade. So yeah, I get it about the tourists, but at least I'd rather live somewhere where tourists want to come to than live somewhere where there's, you're living in Nebraska and you're just sad. You live a sad life, Yeah, I know, Brian. Brian, where do you live right now? Where do you live right now? So 9,300 in Woodland Park. No kidding. So you were outside, because Woodland Park officially is 8,400 feet in elevation. So you must have been outside of town, up on some little hillside or mountainside. That's pretty cool. Good for you, man. Big D, what don't I like about the city? I'm a small town guy. I don't like cities. There's too many people, too much traffic. I hate traffic. I hate traffic lights. I just don't like the city at all. So, I mean, that's just me, though. I'm not, most people live in cities, and I'm not going to, I mean, if it works for you, I support you. Okay. But I mean, I live in a town that's so small where we have no traffic light, no hospital, no McDonald's, no pharmacy. You got to drive an hour to get to a pharmacy, no golf course, no traffic lights. But we do have a bowling alley. So, and in the entire county, it's Custer County, Colorado, we have 3 gas stations. So inside one of the gas stations, there's a Subway. That's our only, I guess that's a franchise. So Westcliff, Colorado, come visit. Oh, okay. So Brian M., you are an hour east. Do you want to tell me where you live? Because I might have a not too shabby for you. Southeast part of Colorado. You're an hour east of Pueblo. Brian, you want to tell me where you live? I might have something for you. I'm feeling confident. I might have something that might be close by to you. Manitou is a wonderful. I got tired. I did get tired every month in Manitou. There was some quirky, weird festival where they closed down Main Street, and there was so many tourists and visitors. And after 4 years, I got tired of it. The last year, I was like, okay, I'm getting tired of Manitou. It was a wonderful town, though. I mean, I can't. Manitou's too close to Colorado Springs and the city, and I just have a disdain for cities. It's just my personality. But if somebody wanted to live in Manitou Springs, I would absolutely be so happy for them. It's a wonderful town, and it's so quirky and unique. So, but after 4 years in Colorado Springs, 4 years in Manitou, after that, then I was really yearning to live in the mountains, and that's when I moved to Buena Vista, which was my big dream. I was in Buena Vista for 8.5 years. So let's see. You live in La Junta, Colorado? Let's see if I've got some not too shabbies. You know what? There is something in La Junta that is not too shabby. And I'm about to show it to you.
It's a historic train. Not too shabby.
There you go. There's a train. Let's see. There's also. I think La Junta is in this. This is sort of near. I think this is in La Junta. If it's not in it, it's the next town over.
It's the Bent County Courthouse. Not too shabby.
There you go. So I got a couple of not too shabbies. I did a not too shabby inside Habaneros. There's a restaurant called Habaneros in La Junta. And I did a not too shabby inside here.
It's a carne asada quesadilla. Not too shabby.
So there you go. Yeah, no. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, Big D. So Big D, do you live in the heart of St. Louis? You're in the city. I mean, part of it is I grew up in New Jersey, close to New York City. So I don't know. I had enough of the city. And anyway, I'm just not a city person anymore. So let me just look too. I don't know that I have. I remember I interviewed for a job once in La Junta. I was going to work from home, but the company was based in La Junta, like a mental health kind of job. I was going to do counseling remotely from my home. And I don't know if I made any not too shabbies. Let me just see something. I'm just going to,
It's a
I'm just going to scroll for a while. Wait, what the heck? Scroll. I'm scrolling. Yeah, that's right, Brian. Yeah, it wasn't a good fit. They didn't want me. And it wasn't their fault or my fault. Well, it may have been my fault, but it's okay. I do counseling all from home right now. I don't have an office. I don't have, well, I do technically, but I do most of my work from my living room, so let me see here. Anyway, I'm going through all my not too shabbies. I might have more La Junta. Anyway, yeah, you live in the suburbs of St. Louis. Yeah, I mean, Big D, I just need to be able to, like, I need to be really isolated from people. I want to be able to drive out of town and I want to see nothing. You know what I mean? So you should go go on my video list and you'll see every once in a while, like once every 2 weeks, I do a video of the mountains or of the Colorado mountains. And anyway, I'm trying to find. I guess I didn't do. All right, I'm going to give. I just want to make sure. I guess I didn't. All right, I didn't do one. I'm talking to myself now. I'm getting tired. Here's a not too shabby. I'll just let it speak for itself.
It's a police scene with two people getting arrested. Not too shabby.
scoring.
Yeah, no, Brian. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful to be a therapist. I'm a mental health therapist. These days, well, I shouldn't. I was going to say something. I won't even say it. But yeah, I love working with my clients. I've got a caseload. I love just, and plus I'm my own boss now. I'm totally my own boss. I don't make as much money, but I don't even care about that. I work from home. I don't have to deal with the BS of being an employee, or there's it's just so much dumb stuff when you're an employee. And I can just think for myself, be my own boss. At least for my personality, I'm so happy. I mean, I'm so grateful, I mean, that's all I got to say. So anyway, so Big D, I've been to Yellowstone Park once. Yeah, Yellowstone National Park. Yeah, I was there. I was visiting a friend in Livingston, Montana. We spent a day where we just went down to Yellowstone, and we tried to just do as much as we could in a day, and it was definitely fun. So the only thing is, I've heard Yellowstone in the summer, there's so many people visiting now that it's like just one massive traffic jam. You know what I mean? So you got to find isolated places to camp or whatever. So, but anyway, yeah, I've heard really good things about Yellowstone. So, yeah, no, there's no question. And you know what, Big D, I actually work harder. It's kind of funny. I always hated the grind of when you had a job where you have to show up 8 to 5. You have to show up. And there's just that feeling of you live for the weekends and you just get tired of, And like now it's funny because I have my own hours. I work just as hard. And in some ways I work harder. But I work harder on my terms. And anyway, I'm a big fan of self-employment these days. That's all. But it can be hard though. And so yeah, Brian, you're going to do drug and alcohol counseling. That's pretty interesting. Good luck, man. Good luck. That was my first job out of graduate school. I was a therapist for an outpatient drug and alcohol center in Colorado Springs. And my first job, I lasted for about 10 months, working with mostly people that were court ordered to come to counseling, outpatient treatment. And it was hard. It's hard working with people with drug addictions and alcohol addiction. Those are some tough people to love. People with drug addictions, drug testing. I didn't do drug testing, but the agency did. And but I have some good memories. There's good memories. Hopefully we help some people, Oh, I totally burnt out. Yeah, Brian, I totally burnt out working with doing drug and alcohol based counseling. I burnt out pretty quick. I was young too, though. Maybe I could have lasted longer. The pay wasn't that great either. It really wasn't that great. It was okay, but so, but it's like I am a big believer in having a lot of diversity in what you do as a therapist. It's good to work in mental health, kind of doing community-based mental health, drug and alcohol work. I worked with teens. Even worked with a few teen sex offenders. I've had like a variety of experiences, and then now I just have plain old life experience. I think my life experience might be even the most. There's a lot of things, but anyway, I think it's good if you work in this field and then that field and then another field, so you get a wide variety. I did crisis counseling where I only lasted there for, it's embarrassing. I've had so many jobs where I quit. I don't even want to get into it, but because I always hate jobs. I just want to be self-employed. And but I did crisis counseling where you're doing suicide prevention, you're you're hospitalizing people who are imminently dangerous to themselves or others for suicide, homicide. You got to hospitalize them for grave disability, or you're assessing people, or you're just assessing people to see if they're okay. A crisis line, like a suicide hotline kind of a thing. I've done a lot of things, so yeah, no, exactly. You've got to be really, really patient with when you're doing drug and alcohol counseling. You got to be really tolerant of behaviors that are difficult. And I'm just to a place where I'm 47, man. I'm too old to be playing games. I want to work with people who want to work and who want to, change their lives, and they're motivated. I'm just not into motivating people anymore. If you're not motivated to change, you're not willing to, kind of do some hard work, then I don't want to work with you. Go find some other therapists. Go waste their time, So, and I do really good work. I'm a good therapist. I mean, I don't want to sound prideful or because I still have a lot to learn and there's still times I make mistakes or for whatever reason clients don't like me, but I do have a lot of success. I'm helping a lot of people. A lot of people, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's really fun. So it's fun talking about this stuff, man. It's good. It's good. You know, um, I mean, everyone has their own life journey and their own path to take. Um, the way I'm wired, I couldn't even imagine having a job where I wasn't making a difference in somebody's life or I wasn't working with a person, and that's just my personality, like I think of someone who's like, you know, where you're just building things or you're not working with people, you know, it would be harder. You're like a mechanic. See, but then again, a mechanic, okay, you're working with mechanics, but you're usually fixing somebody's car or something like that. So you still are technically you're working with people and you're helping somebody, by fixing their car. So, but at least for me, I definitely need I need to feel that connection. I don't know how I would do as an accountant or, I don't know what job. I'm trying to think of a job where you're pretty isolated and you don't have to interact with anyone and it feels very abstract. The difference you make doesn't, you don't, it feels abstract, you know, you know. Yeah, well, and then the other thing too is when you work with court ordered drug, when you do court ordered drug and alcohol counseling, I mean, almost the vast majority, 95% of your clients, they're coming to you because the courts have ordered them or their probation officer has ordered them. You must go to drug counseling. So it's not fun. After a while, it's not fun working with people who have an attitude. They wish they weren't there. They don't even think they have a problem. That when you're dealing with that mindset, and that's called the pre-contemplative stage of change, when someone doesn't even think they have a problem, they don't want to be there. It's hard, man. It's hard. You've got to be a kind of a special person. So there's the 5 stages. The 5 stages of change: pre-contemplative, contemplative. There's the action stage and the maintenance stage, and there's one in the third. The change. Is it the change stage? Pre-contemplative, contemplative. What's that third stage? The third stage is when you're you're not making actions yet, but you're planning. The planning stage. Pre-contemplative, contemplative, the planning stage, the action stage, and the maintenance stage. There's 5. And so if you're dealing with people who are in the pre-contemplative, they're not even pre-contemplative. They're not even thinking about changing. It's hard. So anyway, I'm sorry if everyone thinks this is boring. Like, I'm sorry. We're just talking, Well, all right, Big D, you ask a good question. What would I say is the most important thing when overcoming alcohol addiction? I've never had an alcohol addiction. Let me just say that up front. I've never really had an addiction that I've had to overcome. Caffeine, I kicked that, but I don't count that as a real thing, but what's the most important thing for overcoming alcohol addiction? The two things I think, I mean, I don't know. I don't know there's 3 things come to mind. I'll just say 3 things. One is you absolutely must commit to being part of a community that's working towards the goal of recovery. You must be part of a community and you must be committed to it. You have to find, so in the context, you must find, for someone who's struggling with alcohol addiction, you must find an AA group or some kind of support group. There's also something called Celebrate Recovery or AA. I don't care what it is, but you find a community where you regularly are meeting with them and supporting each other and, you know, caring for each other and opening up to each other. That's probably the number one thing. The number two thing is, if I can say three things, and the second important thing is you've got to work on the deeper issues, the deeper character issues, sort of like the deeper, you know, like there's sort of the idea that commonly people who abuse drugs or alcohol or food or sex, whatever that like addictive thing is, they're typically numbing feelings that they don't want to deal with. So it's usually an issue of working on the deeper issues of, okay, why was I even seeking alcohol in the first place? Usually there's issues of character, healing issues. It can be anything, but kind of working on those deeper emotional issues of, I'm not just going to stop drinking, but I'm going to change as a person. And sometimes there's the pitfall of someone focusing merely on abstinence. I'm just going to stop the addiction, but they don't really work on those deeper issues of the heart. And there's a pejorative term called a dry drunk, where what's a dry drunk? Commonly, that's someone who was an alcoholic and they quit drinking. Okay. But then they still have all of the behaviors of an alcoholic, where they're still a jerk, they're still whatever, they're still not accountable, whatever those character flaws. So it's like, okay, you stop drinking, but you really haven't changed. So again, one is be part of a community. All right. Number two, work on those deeper issues. And I don't know what the third is. I forget. I'm an airhead. Those two, though, are pretty good. You know, you got to do those two. So, you know, but maybe, so I thought of, yeah, I forgot the third. Actually, no, I'll actually, no, those two are the most important. Whatever the third I was thinking of, I'm off anyway. So, yeah. No, hey, Maelstrom, I know, I'm just yapping. And Big D, you ask a good question. So, yeah, we can get goofy again. It's fun talking about counseling, you know, how to grow, how to change. And I'm not an expert. I'm a work in progress. I became a counselor because I was pretty screwed up as a kid. I had my problems and I was a spoiled brat. But kind of through seeing a counselor when I was 20, 21, I remember thinking, this is kind of a cool job. You get to have an office with some cushy furniture. You just get to talk to people. You sit in an office and you just talk to people and you become their friend. You try to encourage them. You listen. You ask questions. That's a cool job. And they pay you to do that. My gosh, you know what I mean? That's where it all started. And so anyway. I don't know that I have any not too shabbies related to. I don't know. I'll just type in counseling. I think I have my business card. My old business card. Yeah. The only counseling related one. I have my old business card. Here.
It's my Counseling Center of Southern Colorado business cards. Not too shabby.
There you go. Oh my gosh. We've gone for 2 hours and 24 minutes. This has been fun. This has been a fun. Seriously, I just want to thank everyone who's watched. Big D, Maelstrom, Brian M, Jolene, are you still in? like I needed to do this tonight. And like tomorrow I'm going to Cripple Creek. I'm probably going to like gamble whatever. And yeah. So let's just find more creep. I don't even know what not too shabbies I've got. I'm trying to find some interesting ones. Here's my friend's dog, Maxwell.
It's Maxwell, a cute pug. Not too shabby.
Guys, I think I'm gonna go to bed, man. It's time. It's been really good talking to everybody. I made a not too shabby. I talked about my book, or I don't know what I talked about, but we talked about counseling. I had some old pictures I showed really early on, and here's the old pictures stuff. They weren't that great, but yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in, and yeah, come by, come subscribe. All right, and listen, I know, like I do a few of these live streams every week, and I just try to be funny. I don't know, I just try to be myself, try to be funny. Sometimes it's fun when we get on topics and just we start going. So, but all right, I'm signing off from Westcliff, Colorado. All right, on the red couch. Really, thanks for watching. Take care. All of you are not too shabby.